Welcome to another live stream. One of very few I'll be doing from here on out on Down the Road Show's official podcast on our YouTube channel at DTRShow. This is another Cannabis Conversations with Casey. I am also live with some friends here on Clubhouse who are listening and watching in because our friend from the cannabis community and cannabis industry, Rick Duchin, sent me one of their brand new Soultopia root beers, which is made out of hemp. So this is whole plant hemp drink made from their live resin. It's got plus 30 milligrams of live resin with CBD, CBDA, CBG, CBGA, CBC, CBCA in their hemp whole plant live resin. This is a 12 fluid ounce can. Renew, relax, unwind. Love the Soultopia logo. It's got the ingredients on the side: carbonated water, pure cane sugar, honey, vanilla extract, molasses, caramel color, soluble hemp live resin, sodium benzoate as a preservative, hydrogel, green extract, phosphoric acid. My eyes are not cooperating today, I apologize. Cream of tartar, cloves, sarsaparilla root, cinnamon, star anise, allspice, licorice root, and burdock root. Oh, I'm going to have to look up burdock root. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I'm guessing that's what helps give it the root beer taste. Could contain CBD, CBG, CBC, CBDA, CBGA, CBCA, THC less than 0.03%, and THCA. So it's under the legal limit, which means this is shippable for all CBD stores and drink stores and dispensaries, or to your own personal home. That is always great. There's more information on the side and the back of the can with QR codes, so you can go directly to their website, probably for ordering. I know Rick and the team is looking for people to help get this out there. They're looking for sales rep. If I was a healthier person, I would jump on board and get on board with this. And it is, oh, by the way, it is the month of May, so may the force be with you all, and I'm hoping this will give me a little extra force kick today as I'm wearing one of my favorite Down the Road Show shirts by Dark Knight Studios, my boy Bat up there, my little Star Wars version of my logo. Warning, this product is derived from hemp and could contain THC, keep out of the reach of children, all the normal stuff on there that you need legally. This product has not been evaluated by the FDA and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. And there's their, boom, boom, boom. So that's what they have to say legally. I'm going to give you my personal opinion on how this tastes and how this makes me feel personally. And with everything going on today and my jitters, my arthritis, and my neuropathy, this is probably good timing to try this. And then it also says on the side here, we start with 100% hemp flower. No stems, no seeds. No artificial ingredients. Really like that part. No high fructose corn syrup. We know that causes cancer. No isolates. Good. Whole plant. Isolates are okay, but I prefer whole plant. No gluten, which is perfect. I can't have gluten or lactose. It causes inflammation. It makes my pain worse. And if I'm going to be trying drinks like this is for pain management for me personally. No bullshit, it also says on there, which I agree. Includes all cannabinoids. It literally says no bullshit, Troy. It literally says no bullshit on the can. It literally says no bullshit for those that can read that without the glare on the live stream. Also includes cannabinoids, terpenes, flavonoids, and essentials. Hashtag this one's for you. Soultopia. And I did reach out to Rick because I have issues with sodas and bubbles because of my throat issues and was worried about it being overly carbonated. I also have a personal affinity because I grew up with my dad making homemade root beer, so those of you who have been to my church every week, how much this sip is about to mean to me personally as a root beer fan and as a memory of my dad. All right.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I think that I've tried his product before, and Rich is
I got
really
Got his good night resin right here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good with the sourcing factor of
Right.
his actual ingredients, which is real important because he ran into a couple of bumps here and there, which we know about in the industry. But he's really good at the sourcing of his product and the sourcing of it, which is really important. So
Yeah.
that's what really his name, you know what I mean, means that his name
Oh.
has some backing with me, and we definitely promote it at the Green Centaur because we're definitely a fan.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more, Troy. I've tried his products in the past. They've worked for me. They've helped me personally. So I have no problem talking about them openly and publicly, and know how much care Rick and Charlie put into the production and making of all their products, and how much they respect the plant on a spiritual basis as well. So that makes me happy to support, Soul and You and Soultopia and all their products moving forward. And I can tell you, so all right, so this tastes like root beer. Now I take my root beer very serious. If there's a root beer on the planet, I've probably tried it, and cannot make my own root beer.
Hold up. I'm a aficionado of that too. So, what's your favorite root beer? Let's
Um,
start there.
it's kind of a tie between mugs and barks.
Okay, as long as you included Barks in there, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, Barks. Barks is one of the best root beers out there. That's always underrated. Nobody ever talks about. Yeah, A&W is maybe a third or fourth choice. It's just a name brand that people think is amazing. But this tastes like root beer. I can definitely taste the hemp in there. I can taste the Soultopia drops of the live resin, but it's not overpowering where it's taking away from the flavor of the soda. But it is definitely there. So for people who are not used to hemp, especially live resin or whole plant tasting, where with isolates you don't get the taste. But with these, you're getting the terpenes, you're getting all the flavors of the plants, all the cannabinoids and all the flavonoids. They're added in there. So for people who are not used to that, this may not be their cup of tea. This may not be the way to get them started on hemp or with hemp drinks. Now, for those of you who are familiar with hemp and love cannabis and all of its products and forms, you're gonna like this drink. You're gonna be okay with the little back taste flavor of the hemp that's there. The initial palate that hits you is definitely root beer forward and full. I'm even more curious to try his other flavors that they got at Soultopia Beverages at soultopia.co. Check it out. I'll put the link once this is done live streaming. I'll put the link for everybody to find and check out, so that you can go check out their products. But yeah, I would order this and drink this on a regular basis, and it wasn't overly carbonated, so it didn't upset my throat, which is extremely sensitive. I can barely eat solid food now, and I'm on a mostly liquid diet. So being able to find other forms of liquid that helps me with my health and pain management, and is flavorful right now, is even more meaningful than it was even a year ago or in my past. So this is actually really good timing by Soultopia for me personally. Uh, and after sipping on this can after a while, we'll see how the live resin and all of that really affects my pain management and overall health and well-being today, because I'm barely standing. I'm in a lot of pain today, and then brand new face wash, which kicked in my damn skin allergies, so I had to take a antihistamine right before this, which then just like I was all up. I've been up since 5 a.m. I was excited to do this, and then all of a sudden that made me way drowsy before this. So I was just like, "Oh, that's great." I apologize, Rick, if I don't seem my usual uppity self. That's why.
Hi, Casey.
Hey, Christine.
Is it worth a case of it? Would you
Um,
go that far to have it on hand?
I would say depending on your flavor palette, as long as you like it, yes. Um,
I've tried his drinks before and I have liked them. I've tried the lemonade and all of that.
oh, you've
But I
tried his
was
lemonade.
always curious about the root beer. Excuse me?
Oh, you tried. How was his hibiscus lemonade?
I really liked it.
Okay. And
Yeah,
and the
he had it in one of the stores close to me, and I
oh,
tried to find it a few weeks ago, and it wasn't in stock, and I wasn't in there to ask anybody. I just did Instacart, but I got hibiscus lemonade and another lemonade. And what was the last one? I can't even remember. But it was a few months ago when I tried it. I am a root beer person, so I'm curious as to how that comes through and if it's worth a case of it.
Right, yeah. And as a huge root beer fan, look, the root beer taste is right there, but you're going to get that hempy aftertaste almost immediately, and it's gonna linger there on your tongue after the fact. So I don't know how the other sodas tasted and what kind of lingering taste there was from the hemp, but there's definitely one with this one.
I will follow and wait to hear. I appreciate your test.
Yeah, no problem. I don't plan on sitting here for the next, hour, an hour and a half to really tell everybody how it's kicked in the body, because I got a long enough days as it is, and I can only sit in this wheelchair for so long, even with all the extra padding which is funny. My sister was just like, let's try these paddings out to see if it helps you so you can make it through your podcast a little better, because I went from 2 hours, hour and a half podcasts down to barely making it through half an hour podcasts, and then so got that. It helped a little bit with the sitting there and in the chair. But what's really funny is it actually, so the wheelchair my buddy bought me and sent me just randomly because he knew I needed it, and God bless him, Eric Ogre. All this extra padding fits perfectly, and actually the chairs for plus size people, which I'm not as plus size as my friend remembers, and so I was kind of sinking through the back of the chair while taking the dogs out to go to the bathroom, and so now the padding for the lower back and for the butt to help with my really messed up tailbone actually puts me in the perfect position for this chair now, so I don't feel like it's oversized and it's just the right size, even though the walls in our apartment would disagree. You ever tried driving an electric wheelchair when your vertigo is really bad and your depth perception is off? Let's just say my knees and feet are jacked up. So are the walls. Okay, so I'm halfway through the can, and I'm more talkative and more relaxed. So obviously the live resin and CBD of the product is doing its job and kicking in. My hands feel a little steadier, less shaky. Let's do a stand pain test, right? Oh, y'all about to see my fabulous pants that I made. Mind you, I made these to be tacky on purpose for Down the Road show. Okay, so less pain in my lower back while standing already compared to even just half an hour ago. Knees and everything are popping less with arthritis. So it looks to me like this is pretty fast acting, and that's what Rick's always talking about on Clubhouse and in the rooms on why water soluble is better than oil and other products in how fast it does absorb into your system and get into your bloodstream and really help my body, because we're talking about me personally and how this is affecting me personally, and I feel like the force is stronger with me now. Thank you. There we go. It's going to be a better day, and it's going to be a better May. And I'm glad I got another one of these in the fridge for, I'm going to save it for a day I need it. A day I need the health, and I need to be able to stand a little better and whatnot. But this is perfect, too, because I'm going to cook my sister a Mother's Day meal, because her stuff didn't come yesterday from Walmart from some weird stuff, and today's her day off anyway, so it's perfect timing, so that way I can be somewhat useful, stand in the kitchen and provide her with a decent meal of her choice, because she deserves it. But yeah, I'm halfway through the can and I can already feel its effects, so there we go. There we go. I was going to come back and do an update, but I'll just update you now. Down the Road Show highly approves of this Soultopia beverages. I haven't tasted all their beverages. I'm sure I'll approve of the other tastes, but the effects and the way it's making me feel, I approve. Maybe it'll help you too. You won't know unless you try. Check it out. Soultopia.co, right there. Follow the link in there and whatnot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Thanks for being here, Down the Road Show. Check out other cannabis conversations with Casey, where I talk to industry leaders and get personal stories from people about how cannabis helped turn their lives around and help them with their healing and their health and their well-being and the cannabis industry and cannabis community. And then, I don't know, there's 11 years of Comic-Con travels and other nerdy, fun shit for you to check out on this very YouTube channel. So check it out, because you know what? I'm pretty much done with content, and I'm going to be posting very limited now because of everything I'm going through right now. So it is what it is. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you all somewhere down the road.